Ooh, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. Good times with Scar here, and welcome to Season 2 of Hermit Wars. That's right, Season 2 is back, and it has been renamed Hermit Quest for all of your Hermit Questing needs. That's right, we are back, and it is so exciting. And a huge thank you to Iskall for re-inviting me to the build team. It is such an honor to be on the team that is creating such an amazing thing in Minecraft. Iskall has dreamed up something incredible, and I'm so honored to be a part of it. And we're in Hermit Quest, and Hermit Quest is going to be much more than Hermit Wars. It is going to be so much more, and it is just going to be just staggering once these videos start to come out. And if you haven't seen the original season of Hermit Wars, I highly encourage you to check the playlist in my video description. You can watch us play through it, and of course you can see what I created in that, which was the enchanter on the island. It's called Scarred Rock Magic School. But we are over in my location, and this is where I will be building my enchanter, which is gonna be amazing. So we're gonna do something similar to what we did last year, but I need you guys to help me come up with a theme and a story and all of those wonderful things in the comments. So don't get too crazy yet. I want you guys to think about it while we're watching the video today, but slowly start, incorporating some of your ideas into the chat or send to me on Twitter for castle themes and designs, maybe storylines for what we're gonna build. These are just some basic little color palettes that I built. A tree that I was thinking would be kind of fun. It's almost like a witch's hat, if you will, or a wizard's hat. And I think it looks really kind of cool, and it fits in with the season theme is going to be fantasy medieval, which is going to be amazing. So let me pull up a graphic for you guys. And as you guys can see, this is the map of where some of the locations are going to be, where the roads are going to connect all of the different builds together. And now let's kind of look at what we're going to start with here. So what we have now, kind of the progress so far. As you can see, there is 3 kingdoms, and each of those kingdoms are in a state of being built at the moment. So first one, we have Augie, and Augie is building the archery elven kingdom, which sounds amazing. You got your elves, they're, archery. You've seen kingdom, not kingdom, what's it called? What's the thing with the rings? Quest of the Ring, Lord of the Rings, that's right, Lord of the Rings. And then down at the bottom there, we have Jeffy Jeff down there working hard on his knights. That's right, that is the Knight Kingdom. So that's where you can go and get your super awesome knight swords and shields. And then we have Iskall at the top. Now, I don't know what Iskall's specialty is. I don't know. That's funny because on the list it doesn't say. So we're going to make up something. I think it's going to be kind of a dark kingdom, somewhere where maybe there's a little bit of evil in the air. I just had that feeling because the other ones are kind of like elves and knights, but I have a feeling about that one. It's a little bit dark, a little sinister potentially. Might be kind of awesome. But and then I've got myself over here with the enchanter and general beautification of the landscape. We got Stressmonster working on the Hermit Cave. That's right, the Hermit Cave. Not exactly sure where that is, but that's where we will be traveling at the end of today's video too. And then of course we got Rendog, the main road, the treasure rooms for Ren. And I don't know, this is just going to be absolutely amazing. And I cannot wait to get started with it. And Hidden's going to be working on treasure merchants and alchemy towers. And I don't know, the whole team is back once again. It's just going to be, oh geez, oh my skills. See, I can't even do commands. I cannot do commands. I can't even turn the rain off. I'm so bad at commands. I'm going to end up having to build everything in creative again, block by block. But let's kind of take a look at some of the completed structures throughout the area. And this, of course, is Oogie or Augie. Sometimes I like to call him Oogie. Reminds me of Oogie Boogie, his character, his skin. But anyway, let's take a look at this. Doesn't this look absolutely stunning? Now, of course, this is the Elf Kingdom with their archeries and wonderful things. Just stunning detail. And I'm just a humble survival builder, my friends. And seeing these things built at this scale is just awe-inspiring. Now, in the last season, I got super confused. So these super awesome builders build in a way of like, they create these kind of little intricate little mock-ups in the sky so they can go and reference them or copy and paste them into areas of their builds. I was very confused by this in the last season. I thought these were floating homes. And once we were getting very close to the end, these were still up in the sky at people's builds. And I was like, but guys, they haven't finished their flying houses yet. And they're like, no, Scar, those are just composites. Come on now. But this is Augie's, and it looks absolutely amazing. And it just awe-inspiring. I absolutely love it. Let's check our next kingdom. And welcome to the Night Kingdom. And this is Jeffy Just Build here. And of course, I'll have all of the builders that are on the server in the description. So highly encourage you guys to check them out and look at the amazing Night Kingdom. Look at this place. Absolutely stunning. We've got a knight in the courtyard surrounded by some merchants. Look at the beautiful builds and the details. And one thing about these builders is they're very focused on planning, really planning out everything. Whereas I like to just throw lots of blocks all over the place. But look at the intricate planning, and then you guys can definitely see how that all turns out over on this side. And then on the other side of the night here, we've got an amazing castle. Look at that thing. Absolutely stunning right there. Looking wonderful. That skeleton's like, I'm just in awe by all of this beautiful stonework. Look at it out there. It's just a world of possibilities. But then I think, what is this up in the sky? I must invest. Oh, hot air balloons. That was like my favorite thing from the last season. Oh, the hot air balloons are back. Oh, I love it. So cool. I hope there's going to be a whole bunch of these scattered all around, because those were really, really cool to see from afar when traveling throughout the world in season 1. And here is Iskal's kingdom, and it's a little less finished than the others, but when I look at this, I think of these as brightly colored Christmas presents under the Christmas tree, because knowing Iskal's building style and imagination, I can't wait to see what the purple present is, or the turquoise present, or this giant one down at the bottom. I can't wait to see what all of this actually is. And yeah, I'm just, when I look at this, I'm almost more excited than the others that are a little more finished, because I know Iskal and his building style, and I can't wait to see what all of these are. And yeah, it's just kind of a fun thing to look back also in this video and see just kind of how this area all started, you know, via just the planning platforms that he's created, the blue, the purple, the green. Actually, there's no green, Scar. There's red, not green. Okay. But anyway, yeah, I'm excited to see what Iskal has planned. And like I said, I don't know what his theme is. I'm just going to bank on it being something dark and something sinister. So yeah, I think this will be really, really, really cool. So let's head back to our enchanter headquarters. Traveling by, I found the most mysterious structure. It must be one of the dungeons scattered throughout the entire world. Now, these are going to have custom mob fights in them. So there's going to be bosses in there that you can defeat and get the super treasure. And just look at the beautiful detail, the scale around it, the custom trees. Oh, I absolutely love it. Root structure, so important when you're making trees. And yeah, this is going to be so amazing to see these things all come to be when this map is finally finished. And we're back here at the Enchanter. We only scratched the surface of the things being built on the server. I just wanted to give you guys a taste of some of it. And we're back here, and hopefully you guys have come up with some amazing ideas to help me in getting started with this project. And the main kind of inspiration I've found is this tree. This tree is kind of where I want to make this build, in this mysterious fantasy design. I want the towers to be crooked, the walls to be crumbling. I just have a thing for really rustic crumbling things lately in Minecraft, so I do want to incorporate that theme again. And yeah, so help me come up with some ideas. And now what we're going to do is we're going to meet Stressmonster underground, deep underground in the Hermit Cave, to help her design some trees that will go throughout the entire underground section of the kingdom. So let's head on over and say hello to Stress.
Welcome, Scar, to my underground forest. What do you think?
So incredible. My gosh. Like, oh man, I can't wait to see our, you know, you can already see the giant trees forming, but I can't wait to see what you have planned. And man, just to play in here is going to be amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, this giant tree, I actually replaced, this was a pillar of stone. So I replaced the pillar with wood and then just did some tweaks and added some grass.
Oh yeah, that's a genius. Oh, I absolutely love it. Great tree. Like that's a beautiful tree. But that's what we're here is for trees.
It's for trees, yes. I have recruited you, Scar, because you are so amazing at trees. Honestly, I watch your videos. I'm a little bit of a fangirl, okay? And I'm amazed by what you can do with like terraforming and trees. That I thought, well, why not? You're on the Hermit Quest map building team as well. So why not recruit you to do some trees with me? And in return, I'm going to try and teach you some Worldedit commands, the basic ones at least.
I've had some trouble with the world commands. I've sent trees deep into the ground before. It was a disaster.
What I want really, this is a huge, huge, huge forest underground area that I need to fill with trees. So I just want to copy and paste ones like willow trees and little trees. So basically, like I'd like a big willow tree, then sort of medium-sized tree, and then a little like a littler tree, so that I can just copy and paste and then tweak as I go along.
Yeah. Okay.
But they need to fill this whole area. All the water streams aren't staying. I just haven't filled the holes in. Some of them are, but some of them aren't.
And you were saying a willow tree.
Yes, I've had a go. That big one's supposed to be kind of willow tree-ish, the big one that I made over there. But I was hoping for willow trees so that I can have them maybe at the side. I want a stream going through here, basically. So I'd like them to sort of overhang on streams and stuff like that. But I thought it'd look really pretty to have willow trees down here rather than just the generic tree, basically.
Yeah. So the willow trees would probably be good, like maybe along. Is this going to be like, this will be streams kind of flowing through? Yeah, this will
be a stream, really.
So the willow trees next to the streams, that makes sense. Like, isn't that where willow trees like to hang out, I think?
I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah, that's where all the willow trees go to hang out. Yeah, no, I got no idea.
So when you look at like willow trees, they always seem to have like, they're always kind of hanging over, and that's where they kind of hang over like a creek or like a river or a little pond or something. And then they have like clumps of like hanging down leaves. I'm just trying to think of like, do you want to like just start to see what comes out?
Yeah, go for it. I'm just gonna stand here and just watch you do your magic right now.
Stress, what do you think of these trees? I think they're coming out slowly but surely. They're starting to materialize. I don't know. So what do you think?
I love them. I think they're absolutely amazing. It's like, I know that you said that we're trying to get them, I haven't touched them, to be fair, but you're trying to get them wispy and coming down and sort of like blowing over, you were saying?
Yeah, just kind of hanging over the little like streams and ponds and stuff. At least that's what I think these style trees kind of do. They just kind of lean towards the water, and then they have their branches kind of hanging over them. So yeah, it's
I think it looks really good, Scar. I know you're like, oh, I need to add an extra one here. I need to add an extra one there. But I think they're looking really good. Really good. I'm really happy with them. I love how this one kind of like bulk falls over the water as well. This one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's really good.
When you try to do these, I think the trunk's such an important part, and that's where I got kind of hung up for a while on, was just balancing like the thickness at the bottom and then still having like a nice curve, and then still looks decent on both sides. But in the end, if there's an ugly spot, like I said before, just put a leaf on there and you cover up any of the ugly or unsightly spots of the tree.
Yeah, just cover it up with the leaves. Amazing. But also over here, I did have a go at copying and pasting them, didn't I? So this tree here.
You did have a go at that.
Yeah, I had a go. I had a few fouls, which I'm glad I did off camera. But yeah, this tree over here are actually these two trees here. So I've just copied and pasted them over. Lost the water source in the process of it as well. So I need to make a new
There was some casualties.
Yeah.
There was.
I was like, oopsies. I forgot to rotate it, and Worldedit stuff. But yeah, I'm loving it. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. And then you had to go at doing this tree here as well, didn't you?
Yeah, it was just a test of a tree. I've used it a few times around ponds a little bit. It's just something to throw in that adds like another like shade of green in like a sea of, say these trees all have that similar kind of swampy green. Or like a brighter green if there's one, maybe one over here. It just kind of varies it up, but who knows? We can destroy that with fire. But
I love that. I think you said destroy things with fire about like 5-6 times now, just in how long we've been talking. Like, we'll just destroy it with fire.
So I'm like, yeah, I'll just burn it. But yeah, if I would have actually done any of these commands you did, we would have had skylights.
Oh God, yeah. It's yeah. I haven't been on this world in a little while as well, so using the Worldedit stuff is a little it just goes from my brain, so I just need to practice a bit more on it. But basically all I did with this was selected these two markers up here with my axe and did copy, rotate, and then I pasted it -A, which is minus air, So that's what I did with these ones. So it doesn't paste the whole air blocks as well and take blocks away from the surroundings. So it's pretty handy to use because otherwise you'd just like spend hours building more trees. So,
yes. Yeah, that's what I do. Just sit there and make trees. This will definitely come in handy. And I mentioned with when you do copy and paste trees, sometimes jump back over to them and maybe like knock a branch out or add a branch or maybe move the trunk a little bit. Just just so it's not like the exact tree, because sometimes like if you're on a server and you see like the same tree 9 times and you're like,
yeah, just like tweak it here and there. I've seen you do that multiple times just today as well, which is cool. It just the possibilities that you can do with it, like Minecraft as well. It's just I love Minecraft so much.
Me too. For some reason, I'm still playing this after 6 years, so I must love it.
Yeah. So you've made a couple more trees for us over here.
Yeah, I wanted to make something that was a little straighter, a little less wispy. These ones are super, super wispy, which I think are nice, but I wanted to try something that's a little smaller and a little more compact. So I think I think they came out pretty nice. Like I said before, I think I'll continue to kind of work at these trees a little bit to try to find the perfect one. And but I think this is a good start.
Feel free to do that, Scar, honestly. Anyway, Scott, this is looking absolutely amazing. I'm so happy that you come and give me a hand down here. And you said that you do some off camera as well, in between, and just have a play about with it, which would be amazing.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me coming down here and look at all the progress down here and make trees. My favorite thing to do. And yeah, this was awesome. Thanks so much, Stress.
Yeah, thank you, Scar.
Goodbye. How do I get out of here? Oh, geez.
You can't.
And welcome back. And isn't Stressmonster awesome? Met her at Minecon. Such a nice person, and her build is absolutely incredible. And it was such an honor to be able to hopefully kind of help out with the trees around there. Now, they're not 100% perfect. I want to make some modifications here or there, but the most part, I think we were able to get something really nice built there in the Hermit Cave. But look at this traveling merchant encampment that I found. You just find all sorts of amazing things on the server here. Look at this cart. Can you even imagine the creature that gets harnessed there and then carries this cart throughout the world? Is something straight out of Lord of the Rings. Very, very awesome. Absolutely love it. Just amazing seeing all the wonderful things coming together here on the server. And that is the conclusion of today's video, my friends. And thank you so much for watching. I very much appreciate it. And I cannot wait to get started here on the server. And if you believe the video deserved a rating, that would be much appreciated. And don't forget to click the little bell next to the subscribe button so you get notified for all of my videos. And until next time, we'll see you later.